How much did the fouls hurt? Well, I think that you want to be able to play with your full complement your full complement of guys, and certainly we didn't become a better team when those guys are on the bench, but we got good enough players to step up, and we didn't lose the game in the first half. We lost it in the first 10 minutes of the second half, and even though Shady wasn't out there, but Mario was out there the majority of those minutes.
Is that what they did to you, or what you did to yourself largely tonight, you think?
Well, I don't think that we played real well, but I think they're the reason why we didn't play well. I thought they were a good team tonight. Their guard play was excellent, and we didn't turn them over, and it's one of those situations. I'd have to watch the tape, but I would say the way the game started obviously gave that team confidence, and then it also put our team on our heels because we wanted to be aggressive, and they played behind our aggressiveness and made shots, and so it was just one of those things. I don't think that they kind of had us on our heels defensively, but you got to give K-State credit that saying that we were bad tonight would take away from how well they performed. So, but I don't think we were good, but I think they were a big reason why.
Phil, were their guards what you thought they were, or were they better?
Well, I thought they had good guards coming in. I thought their guards definitely did a good job of handling the ball and getting the ball to the right guys and everything. I really thought that we could drive the basketball and force help, and we actually did a pretty good job of that, to be honest. I mean, you go on the road, and if you score 70 points on the road, if your defense and rebounding is good enough, you should have a great chance to win. But their guards played very, very well. Clint and Pullen and played very, very well.
Were you surprised that they got you sped up at times in this inexperienced group? Were you surprised that?
No, I wasn't surprised because we haven't been in that many situations like this before. But we had some individuals, and they'd be probably the first to tell you that, when things aren't going well, then that's when you have to rely on each other to get back in it. We had some guys trying to do the right things, but they weren't percentage plays at all, and so. I think that they got our guards sped up some, but the biggest thing to me was how many balls that were on the floor that they came up with that we didn't come up with.
Good learning experience for you guys?
Well, I would say yes if we get better from it. If we don't get better from it, then I would say no. So there's plenty of things that we can work on and become hopefully tougher in environments like this. We will not play in an environment like this again this year. I mean, this was fabulous. I mean, there'll be some other good ones we go to, but this is fabulous. But I couldn't even hear the whistle blow. I mean, and our guards probably didn't communicate with the guys as well as possible, to get everybody on the same page. But we can't blame that. I mean, we still simplified it, and we got the ball where it needed to be for the most part. They were just better than us tonight. Tonight they were better.
What could you talk about Beasley in the first? You mentioned the first 10 minutes of the second half. I mean, I think he scores the first 9 K-State points.
Yeah, well, he was terrific. He made some hard plays. I look at the games that up until this point, he's averaging 25, and he's getting 25 off of some easy baskets. I mean, keeping the balls alive. He scored 4 or 6 points off of those. He scored, he scored real points tonight. He scored pro points, and sizing a guy up from 18 or making threes. I mean, those are real points that you just don't kind of luck into. He earned most of them, but he was really good. He was good.
Did you guys anticipate Sutton's defense the way he was able to match up with Brandon?
Well, I thought that they would get in our shorts and try. I don't think that, Brandon had 15 and 7, so I mean that's above his average. So I don't know if that one thing was a big factor, but I thought their defense was good. Don't get me wrong, their defense was good, but I don't want to come out and say that, Brandon still got off shots and still scored points. So.
Does this sting anymore? You've heard the streak. Is this just a loss to you, or does this sting a little more than?
Well, I'll be real honest with you. It didn't sting because of the streak. It stings because it's our rival. So I could care less about the streak. But I do care about beating our rivals. So yeah, this stings. This stings more than what most would sting. You know, we got a really nice team. We do a lot of good things. We weren't going to run the table as much as I wish we could, and players that wasn't going to happen. I mean, the chance of that happening are very, very remote. So this could be a good thing for us in the long run, but certainly it stings. Thanks.